like button blue. Sub if you new. Hey, what it do? Make the like button blue. Sub if you new.
Hello, salutations. What it do? It's not the gamer, all father, do rag gang. Know the vibes, like a subscribe. Let's get it. Hello, hello. What's up, chat? What's up to all my viewers in the future? How's everyone doing? What's up, Kevin? What's going on, Jonathan? What's up, Everson? What it do, Daybot? Aqua in the building. What's up, Jav? What's going on? What's going on? Jay Shock Blast in the building. Can't believe Literal Goku has a YouTube channel. Believe it, as Goku would say. One of his biggest catchphrases. What's up, Jay? My mic sounds a little weird. If you're not already, make sure you are subscribed to Mr. J Shock Blast. I have to redo some of this because OBS is being weird. Salutations, I am Hoof. What's up, Brenda? So we got a new patch today for Marvel's Avengers, and some people aren't happy about it. Yeah, some fixes and some nerfs. So we're going to go over that right now. What's going on, JL? Doing good. Good to see everybody. Good to be back. It's nice to just be streaming again, trying to get back to normal. Okay, so this new patch for Marvel's Avengers, it's a lot of fixes, and some people are upset because some new cheese was patched, but don't worry, I got some fresh cheese for y'all that probably isn't going to get patched anytime soon that you can exploit. So I got y'all covered. If y'all mad about the comic book stuff, don't worry, I got another one for y'all. But first, do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button. We got over 100 people here. I love all of you, but like 29 likes, let's get that up. Consider subscribing as well. We're less than 20 away from our goal for the month of 9K. Would appreciate that. Shout out to today's sponsor, of course, Fan Dominion. If you need some awesome merch from your favorite anime, comic book, or Star Wars as well, they got you covered. Use code Sadot, 10% off. Don't get banned like Tricks. Oh, don't worry, this one is dev approved. I have some dev approved cheese for you guys. Dev approved cheese. This one is not going to get you banned. All right, so first off, let's go over these notes. Could move this for a second. All right, so for the reassemble campaign, game no longer freezes or crashes after completing the reassemble campaign. For those that probably, so a lot of you probably know by now, I did a video on this. If you complete the reassemble campaign, the game freezes and crashes and basically becomes unplayable. So take everything you read patch wise with a grain of salt, because this is not the first patch where they said that they fixed this reassemble campaign crash issue. So just know when it comes to the patch notes, just because they say it's fixed doesn't necessarily mean it's been fixed. So keep that in mind. In the raid, during a claw fight with Zavavari, the platforms that appear when claw is down no longer leave invisible areas of collision. A lot of fixes for the raid. First jungle area, enemies no longer spawn in rocks or stairs. In the final indoor area, the vibranium exposure debuff now fills the entire area, so flyers cannot avoid it. Huh. Interesting. The command crawler no longer stands completely still if it's hit by Kamala's hand while she's holding onto another enemy. An extreme amount of echo portals no longer appear on some occasions during the final claw fight. Enemies after the door button area no longer get trapped, which previously prevented progress. Oh, thank you, Logpoggy, for, I think that's how you pronounce it, for the 9. That's not cheap. Thank you. Glad to be back as well.
I have money.
Enemies after the door button area no longer get trapped, which previously prevented progress. That definitely happened to me a couple times. What's up, Casual Avenger? Welcome, welcome. Let me drop this in the chat for the homie Casual Avenger as well. Make sure you support the homie. Fixed an issue where players couldn't move if an Iron Man summons the Hawkbuster right as the elevator opens to the control room. In the door button area, if players use emotes or range attacks, buttons no longer deactivate. Mouths animate correctly in cutscenes after completing the Amazing Spider-Man mission chain. And they fixed the issue where any hero can complete Spider-Man's Cosmic Threat Web Bomb heroic objective. What's up, Craig? How you doing, my friend? All right, so those are the patch notes for the Avengers Initiative section and Reassemble campaign. They got some fixes for multiplayer as well. In the control room with Shuri, if all players are on the outer area with no way back in, they will now be properly teleported back in. Nice. What's up? What's up, Tariq? Been a while. Yes, sir. Glad to be back. Players no longer spawn behind a wall after completing the control room if the host migrates during the loading screen. That definitely happened to me a couple times. I think that happened a bunch of times with Jay Shockblast, actually. Okay, art and animation. This should be good. This should be a good one. Black spheres no longer appear when Iron Man has Muon or missile reverberation gear equipped. I can tell you right now, as far as I know, at least on PS5, the black balls are still here. ATL was posting about this on Twitter and Discord. It's triggered by vibranium. When he used it with Captain America, Spider-Man. For some reason, when you use vibranium, black balls appear all up in your face, just all over, just big giant black balls, just all over. And I'll show you. I'll actually show you if you're not familiar with this glitch. James just posted about it. I retweeted it for him. There you go. Just big black balls all in your face. It is triggered by vibranium. So I'm going to be testing out, see if they pop up on my screen. But it has been that glitch has been in the game since War for Wakanda. That's how long it's been. Where's Artizu? That's a good question. What's up, Doom? Doom Squad in the building. Make sure you support my partner in crime, Doom Killer HD. Congrats to him for getting Paul Tassi from Forbes. It's a big deal. See, Spider-Man can no longer wall crawl on invisible walls in specific maps. Spider-Man's underground suit's eyes now match the icon where it glows white instead of red. Sound effects are present when Spider-Man tries to pick up Mjolnir on the helicarrier. Spider-Man's Mark IV outfit no longer clips during auto animation. Spider-Man's wrestler's outfit hoodie no longer clips near the bottom. Game Noggin becomes unresponsive when dismissing the gear upgrade tutorial. Various text improvements. What's up? What's up? Now, if only they fixed that inventory lag, that would be nice. Combat section. This is where it gets a little spicy. Got a little spicy. When Hunter Echoes are invisible, their rocket attacks are now visible. Using Black Panther's King's Mercy in the underground area and beating the odds where you need to defeat 3 Prime Adept Synthoids no longer sends enemies to the door. Comic bonuses related to armor lowered to prevent players from obtaining 100% armor, which negated all damage. The tiers used to be 1.1%, 12%, 13%, 14%, and 15%. They are now 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, and 5%. So for those that are not in the know, people were collecting comic books for a while because they give you bonuses for your stats. The more comic books you collect, the more you can boost your stats. But people found a bit of an exploit here. If you collected enough armor, basically resilience, if you got to 100%, you basically didn't need resolve anymore. As long as you had 100% armor or resilience, you basically were in God mode and you took no damage. So people would literally just have no resolve, all resilience, 100% armor through the comic book system, and they would basically not have to worry about any damage. So they fixed that, obviously, because they don't want you running around in God mode. They took it a step further, though. Instead of getting a 15% armor bonus when you max out your comics, now it's only 5%, which is a pretty massive hit. So people that had their tank builds are definitely feeling it today. That is a huge drop. Not only can you not do the God mode cheese anymore, but you're taking a big hit to your armor. So you might have to adjust your builds accordingly, especially if you're using the cheese. No more comic book cheese. At this point, is literally no point of even collecting comics anymore, because 5% is, nothing. So leave it to Marvel's Avengers. Black balls are still in your face, but when it comes to nerfing something that makes the players too strong, they are right on top of it. They didn't nerf these, they technically nuked them. That is correct. That is more accurate. When moving the camera horizontally during Spider-Man's web launch ability, the screen no longer shakes upon landing. Spider-Man's Hit the Sky skill properly increases melee damage while airborne. When Spider-Man attaches to a wall to begin wall running, he no longer goes straight up and instead in direction of the controller. Nice little change. So now we got some gear. They do with the gear. When upgrading gear, the correct amount of upgrade modules is now used up. Looks like they fixed some of Spider-Man's gear perks, and Wrecking Ball Overdrive perk now properly grants the right amount of wreckage. And known issues and workarounds. Buttons are sometimes inaccessible during the raid. These are the issues that they can't fix yet. Commander calls webs visually appear on strike team members even after they have broken out. various crashes and hang issues during the raid, and the sound wall bug, stopping progress. That sound barrier, they still did not fix it yet. So that is the full patch. If you want the full patch notes, you want to read it for yourself, I'll link them right there for you. Nice and easy. Hope they fix not being able to pick up orbs. That's another in a long line of fixes that they got to get on. Oh, they also I don't know if you noticed, but they gave Spider-Man's underground outfit a little upgrade. They fixed up the glowing of the eyes. Looks a little better. All right, let's test out the black balls first off. You happy? You're happy? No more God mode. I did not use it myself. Honestly, it was not worth the effort because I knew they were 100% going to nerf it. So I'm like, why am I going to waste time and resources farming something that is 100% getting nerfed, like within a matter of weeks? No, thank you. All right, I have my vibranium shield. Let's see if this black ball thing is fixed. The underground eyes in the suit, the same. Mine are actually different. They're not white, but they were definitely a different color before. That I definitely noticed. All right, let's see if I get any black balls. No black balls for me. Maybe it doesn't happen in the harm room. All right, so I didn't get the black balls. Maybe it's just James. Maybe James's games hate. Maybe James hates him. Oh, we got a Kyle fan in the building. Are you on performance mode? Black balls don't happen. Ah, that would explain it. Yeah, I always play in performance mode. That's the only way to play. While I'm here, I'm gonna show you some cheese. Dude might be on a potato 4. He's on a PS5. John said Hawk charge jump. What about it? All right, let me show y'all some cheese. Let me just drain my heroics real quick. Watch how fast I can get them back. I already got my Warrior's Fury back. And I got my Bifrost back. Pop the Warrior's Fury again. Now I have my Warrior's Fury back. Pop it again. Got my Warriors Fury back again. Pop it again. Got my Warriors Fury back again. Now, what's that, like four times in a row? Warriors Fury back again. So the new meta is this right here. Every hero has a perk where you get increase to your heroic charge rate. As you see, Thor's has 3.2% increased heroic charge rate when Odin Force is active. That means basically when I'm holding R2 to activate the Odin Force and I attack during that whole time, I'm getting a heroic charge rate increase. And it says it's only 3.2%. But as you saw, based on the fact that I could pop Warriors Fury and get it back 4 times in a row,
Screw the rules.
it's a lot more than 3.2%. Bush, thank you so much for the $19.99. That is not cheap for the MCU Kate Bishop skin that better drop tomorrow. I appreciate your optimism. It ain't happening. So 3.2% increase heroic charge rate. That should probably say it's more like 7 times percent increase to your heroic charge rate. And the different heroes have some variation of this. So Wrath of Yggdrasil, which is Thor's hero set piece that drops from the villain sectors. He gets it on this slot 4, 3.2% heroic charge rate, no force is active. Iron Man has something like that. This is his priority mission exotic. As you see, 2.2% increased heroic charge rate while overcharged. So once you're overcharged, you get that same heroic charge rate. Everyone has one. I have one on Hawkeye as well. Hawkeye has it on the operatives kit. 3% increase in willpower and heroic energy while locked on is active. That's basically when he's overcharged, which is pretty easy to trigger. So the key is to get one of those perks. And once you have it, it helps if you have a way to increase your heroic charge rate even further. Like if you have targeted spark in addition to that, which Spider-Man has a piece like that. If you have targeted spark, then you're basically always going to have your heroics. You could also get a reactive cosmic surge or some kind of cosmic surge perk, which gives you increased willpower and heroic energy when you either take damage for the reactive, and there's a version where you get it when you deal damage. So either way, start looking for those pieces. That's going to be the new meta. Any idea about a roadmap? There is a roadmap. It is not coming out yet. What's up, Joe? They allegedly fixed a lot of stuff with the raid. Still didn't fix the sonic barrier, and they completely nuked comic books. Now I'm currently looking for it on Spider-Man, but still haven't found it yet. Just delete a piece of that perk too. Yeah, get it. Definitely Definitely start refarming it. That's going to be the new meta. Basically, your heroics are basically infinite. It's basically heroic. Who is this Kyle fan? J Shock Blast actually criticizing the game. Is he just here to troll? Because J Shock Blast obviously criticizes the game. Is he literally just here to troll? If you're just here to troll, you could just leave, sir. Chicago Kid, they just dropped a new patch. Do I still have the notes? Yep. I'll just leave that in the chat. I'll just pin that for you. Kyle fan is the fake Kyle from last stream. Nice. Master Zach, thank you for becoming a defender and pledging allegiance to Durag Nation. Appreciate you, my friend. Introduce yourself in the private Discord. Link should be in the community tab. Appreciate you. Is the 3.2% heroic charge rate while overcharged on chest plate of Thunderer one of those broken perks? Yeah. If you see 3.2% or something like that, it's assume that it's one of those perks. Yeah, essentially all those tiny heroic charge boosts, 3.2%, 2%, gives you a much bigger heroic charge boost than it says it does. What's up, Zacer Gaming? How you doing? Any new 50%? MCU skins. Sorry to break it to y'all, but if there was a new MCU skin tomorrow, they would have announced it. They always do it. The patch is out right now. They always do a tweet letting you know well in advance, at least the day before, when they have something new skin wise. So the fact that they didn't drop a tweet today promoting any new MCU skin means it ain't happening this week. Sorry, my friends. Maybe next week. Fortnite is getting that Kate Bishop though. Fortnite is getting Kate Bishop and Hawkeye. Comic books have been not just nerfed, they have been nuked. Comic books are done. The secret character is a female superhero that cannot fly. Yeah, if you've been collecting comic books, it is over for you. They are done. Now, if you max out your comic book tier, you're only getting 5%. No more of that cheese to go into God mode. All that's been nerfed. It's gone. No more comic. But you can still do that infinite heroic cheese I showed y'all. That's still pretty fun. And according to the devs that were asked about this, the perk is working as intended, even if the wording is not correct. So it shouldn't be nerfed anytime soon. You're just farming comics this week. Yeah, well, at least now you don't have to anymore. Hell dynamics. They saved you some time. You don't have to farm them anymore. Because they are nerfed. Nope. I'm looking for... So for Spider-Man, I'm looking for targeted spark. He has a melee piece with a targeted spark that gives you a heroic charge boost when your ultimate is active. That's what I'm looking for. Am I happy with the nerf? I'm never happy with nerfs. It's fixed with the Spidey drone. With the status effect, I don't know of any problems with the status effect. The only thing I know is that the drone doesn't appear while you have the shield. Actually, I can test that right now. Feel like Spidey's so OP, he's not even fun to play. I mean, he's pretty OP against regular enemies for sure. Oofity always done with the comics. Yeah, that sucks. All right, I can test it right now. See if the drone is. I didn't see it in the patch notes though, so I'm assuming no. But who knows? Let's try it. See, my shield's doesn't want to pop up. What's up with the units glitch? Nothing new as far as I know. A variation of it still worked. Last I checked. Not as fast as the original, but still partially works. Thank you for the sub, Boss I Am. Welcome to Do-Rag Gang. All right, there's the shield. Finally. All right, pop the drone. Oh, they fixed it. Nice. Yeah, the drone used to not appear. That's nice. The drone used to not appear at all while the shield was active. Looks like that was fixed. The drone glitch is when it doesn't apply any status on the raid gear. Oh yeah, there was a raid piece that had the pinpoint vibranium payload. What does a sonic conduit buff do? Sonic conduit gives you some kind of effect based on what you're getting. So sonic conduit will, the buff sends the sonic status effect to your teammates, and there are perks that activate that give you certain benefits while you're receiving the buff. You playing a raid? Yep, I'll play the raid today. Why not? I actually have to catch up on some stuff. So Iron Fitness, we just went over the new patch notes, but it is pinned right now. Should be pinned. All right, let me repost. This is the new patch. that just dropped. This suit is old. All right, testing out the raid gear with the drone. Nope, raid gear is still does not work. The raid gear. Does not work the raid gear. So that has not been fixed yet. Raid gear does not give you the status effect with the drone. But the drone does pop up now. The drone does appear now if you have your shield active. So, baby steps. She-Hulk next month. That has not been confirmed or hinted at. No. You're still using your Hulk Rogues build? Yeah, it still works out. John Smith kept saying for some reason Hulk charge jump. Were you hoping there was a Hulk charge jump? Vibrating on PS5 is a fix either. Yeah, I tried to recreate the issue, but I haven't seen it. Hulk's jump is still the same. We need an actual war table. Hulk still jumps like normal. My favorite character to play, Spider-Man. Just so I could flex on the Xbox players. Did they fix the Hawkeye mission chain? What, the one to get the Void Tech transponder? I thought they fixed that a while ago. If it's not working for you, then probably not. Batpool Gaming, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Durag Gang. Xbox hater, you're right. I don't hate Xbox. You cannot hate that which is inferior. But send an Xbox for his birthday. I will gladly take an Xbox from J Shock Blast. I was looking for a new footrest, so I could definitely use a new Xbox. I could also open it up and use it as a mini fridge. No, grind your gears, Hulk gear with range stats. I feel you. You and her. I would absolutely use an Xbox. Definitely as a footrest, but if I can work out the mechanics, it would be a perfect mini fridge. Perfect size for a mini fridge. Hulk just needs to jump higher and further. Higher, further, faster, stronger. All right, who's trying to squad up while I look for my Spider-Man gear? Can't start the mission chain or reload checkpoint for Black Widow XP farm. From the depths. You want to bug test a raid? Let's throw in. I'll just send an invite to the defenders real quick. Y'all up first. Anyone getting stuck in the elevator at last minute standing? Is that bug back? I haven't played in a little while, but it was working fine for me. Is that glitch? Is that bug a thing now? It could be related, I guess. Well, if it was related to the campaign glitch, the whole game wouldn't work. So that's a separate glitch that I'm not familiar with. With Spider-Man gear, I'm trying to get a melee piece with a faultless spark, and I need to get a perk where I get an increase to heroic charge rate while my ultimate is active. That way I'll have my Spider-Man heroics all the time. You got stuck twice this week after the 13th floor. Oh, looks like it's back. It's like all the other defenders are sleeping. See, we got Venom. One, two, three, four. Mr. ATL. Where are you at? Where are you at? Why can't I not find anybody?
Screw the rules, I have money.
Thank you, King on my throne, for the 2. How do you level up gear score in order? Hold up. We have a video for this. Where is it? There he is. Exclamation mark, level up. Exclamation mark, level up for all of your farming and power level needs. Got a full video breakdown. Exclamation mark, fix your game. That one doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Nightbot can do a lot of things. It cannot fix Marvel's Avengers. They can just make my streams more convenient. That's the best we could do. So I didn't play basically at all last week. So I didn't do Monica. I didn't do normal or elite raid. I didn't do the Mega Hive. And I didn't do the OLT, but that's normal. About to start playing Avengers. What's farming now? Look above you. We got the best places to farm and how to level up fast. We can do all that. Alrighty then. And if you don't know how to use the upgrade system after that, which changed after the patch, exclamation mark gear. quickly shows you how the new upgrade system works and how you need to upgrade your gear. I appreciate it, Eric. Happy to be back. All right, we got everybody. All right, let's let the beta testing begin. Okay, I don't care about the villain sectors. I hate doing those. I will do the Tachyon Rift. Greetings indeed, beta testers. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Good to be back. Back and out of bed. I missed all you guys. Glad I am here. The Durag crew, not beta testers here. That is true. Love this game, though it really needs a patrol mode. Something more fun than Rage. Grinding for gear with minimal rewards. Time gated missions gets boring. Well, that's a multi-part problem. They need to chill with the time gating. Patrol mode is still a problem. B Waters. Hello, beta testers. Wrecking Ball. Assistance is what you're looking for. So far, you've only seen it on the melee slot. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. With a faultless spark. What power level is my Hawkeye? I think he's 166. Be able to find a heroic piece with Thor that had the Odin Force Empowerment and Berserker Spark, along with a melee piece that had the Odin Force Support perk. Yeah, if you find any pieces with heroics that give you a heroic charge boost of like 2% or something, definitely hold on to it. If you get it with a faultless spark that gives you the charge rate, even better. You guys think the game will last through this year and next? Definitely will last through this year. Definitely don't think it'll last through next. Playing with randoms, get one piece ain't worth it. Playing with randoms usually is not. I have not even attempted to do the raid with outside of with a team of players that I trust. So I was willing to give Marvel's Avengers the benefit of the doubt. You know, 2021 was a bit rough, but you know, 2022, new year, back from vacation, recharged, refreshed, new sense of urgency because they know all these crazy games are coming out this year. So I thought, okay, Marvel's Avengers is going to get it back on track. And they didn't. They just literally doing the exact same stuff. Like, they don't listen to feedback. Like there's literally no way to have faith anymore. Like, look how they started 2022. They banned Tricks Ridiculous for making the game more fun, partially for trying to get around the time gating. Instead of just doing something about the time gating, they just ban him. Then they bring back the priority mission rush, so you can farm the priority missions every day instead of waiting once per week. And they can't even do that right, because instead of making it per hero, they make it per account. And then we find out it's bugged and you have to do it solo, otherwise you don't get any rewards. Like it's the same stuff every time. Now they just nuked the comic books. And we're going to be bug testing the raid. But I'm willing to bet it's still buggy. Like, at this point, the game is what it is. So my audio is acting weird. Let me see. What is that? That's weird. It's not the game audio. Let me check something. See what it is. It's an audio issue with the computer. That should be it. It happens every time my computer doesn't recognize my headphones. And of course I get trash. Thank you, Mojo Castillo, for the sub. I got this. OLT bug test. Sounds like a plan. Speaking of bug testing, did they fix the inventory locker yet? No, they did not. Inventory locker still does not work. Did they remove Black Widow ponytail from the store? I don't know. All right, John, appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, that locker still freezes. Yes, I know that the locker is almost full. Don't at me. Yep. Got Demon Black Widow nameplate. Demon Tom Black Widow. I actually mess with that. Definitely some Rule 34 vibes. Yep, looks like it's gone right now. It'll be back. It'll definitely be back. I'm almost sure of it. All right, let's bug test the OLT. Hey, this one is all to quit. They just think they just wanted it to be over. It's like, please, just let it end. Do they usually remove brand new skins from the marketplace? Actually, yes. That is a thing they've been known to do. It is not uncommon for them to remove new skins from the marketplace. She-Hulk Disney Plus shows rumored to launch in May. That would make sense since they already confirmed that Moon Knight is coming out first. And I cannot wait for Moon Knight. He always in the raid, one shot and claw. Modder's already going crazy. Truthfully, Kate Bishop's MCU costume is trash. That's what I've been saying, bro. like I get people are like, yo, Kate Bishop gets no love. But if we're keeping it all the way 100, skin's not that great to begin with. I don't like their that's why I didn't get the Hawkeye one. I think Kate's looks better. But I'm not messing with it. I'm not messing with the Hawkeye. They don't look that great. Like it's better than nothing. But still. Yo, this perk is so broken, bro. basically always got my support charge, my art reactor. K-Spike, Thor get no love in this game. Definitely not. I mean, Thor definitely gets more than the others now, but still not compared to like Iron Man. Definitely not compared to Widow. Yeah, that's so OP, bro. Basically never run out of your hooks. Well, if the Kate skin, you know what's taking so long? I'll tell you exactly what's taking so long with the MCU Kate skin. It's the hair, bro. I'm telling you, it's the hair. Hawk gets zero love. That's true. Hawk main should definitely be more mad. I mean, it kind of makes sense because Hawk doesn't have because they're really in their MCU phase right now, and Hawk doesn't really have, that much MCU stuff. But yeah, I know exactly why. The reason why Kate Bishop hasn't come out yet is the ponytail. They want to make it accurate like the Fortnite skin. But they probably didn't get the hair right yet. He-Man 1987, thank you for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. I guarantee you that's what happened. I guarantee you. It's taking them a while to get the ponytail right. Where the heck is Thor? Why is he all the way back here? I'll just say Thor's back here. I'll just go back to Disney Infinity. You take a dump? Even Norton Hawk. I don't know if they can, because remember, they got to get approval for those skins. They got to get approval from Marvel for all those outfits. So since Edward Norton is no longer a part of the MCU, they probably can't do that skin, would be my guess. Thor, literally just put your hammer on top of the cage and hit R2. Lou Ferrigno. Like if you don't do his Ed Norton Hawk, then what are you really left with? Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok, and what? The time travel suit, his sweater vest. Looks like Thor needs some milk. Come on, we gotta open these cages faster. We need the Cap Winter Soldier skin. At this point, I think they got Cap's best skins already. Service, Hawk, Fat Thor. Now I feel like we're at the bottom of the barrel. How about we start getting some comic accurate stuff? Thank you for the sub, King on My Throne. Welcome to the Do-Rag Gang. Like if we're start talking about sweater vests, then it's time for us to start doing comic accurate. Ragnarok is basically already in the game. That's what I'm saying. Like, at this point, they need to go away from MCU because it's really not really anything worth doing. Unless they're finally going to do the time travel set. Like Hawk's got plenty of good looks in the comics. Like, why not shake it up instead of doing MCU all the time? We don't need skins. Yeah, we do. We need everyone has their thing. Like, we get it. The game needs skins for revenue. It also needs meaningful content to bring back players. It needs everything. We're past the 500-day mark of this game. At this point, it is what it is. Like, can we finally stop pretending, like pointing out that their skinned, their marketplace could be better and the skin selections could be better. Has to be sacrificed for content. Like, come on. It's been a year. By now we should know how the development process works. The skins and departments that do skins and content are completely separate. They don't have to sacrifice one for the other. They need to do both. Cosmic Hawk is basically in as decent. Yeah, I have that. You know, they could do Red Hawk, Worldbreaker Hawk. Like they have some options they can go with. Thank you, Bravo, for the sub. Welcome to the Rag Gang. Units get patched. I have no idea. Every time there's a patch, people wonder if they finally fix the units. I have no idea. I'll ask the cheesers when I get a chance, because I haven't reset the campaign, so I haven't been doing it. Because I already have all the units I need, so I haven't been doing it. Give me Worldbreaker. You're good with that? We already got Joe Fix It. But Worldbreaker, I'm definitely looking forward to. They could do World Breaker, that would be awesome. They stealth nerfed a lot. That's another thing they said they wouldn't do anymore, but you know how much that's worth. At least they told everybody that they nerfed the comic, they nuked the comics. They didn't hide that. They were like, no, we did it. We patched that cheese, we saw it. Devil Hawk, yeah. Hawk is more than just rip pants. They can definitely do a little more. I'm all for it. Those things are sneaky. Yep, they nuked armor. Armor is completely nuked. Now the max comic tier is 5% instead of 15%. And there's no more God mode. All of that has been patched. Shot me right through the shield. That makes sense. I mean, there's no surprise they were going to, you know how they operate. There was no way they were going to let the God mode stuff stay in the game. I was just surprised that they went that far with the comic books. Maybe that was the only way they, given the time that they had, they could think of guaranteeing that people didn't get the 100% armor. Because it sounds like they didn't. Their strategy was basically prevent you from getting to 100% armor. They didn't actually patch the God mode, it sounds like. They literally just said, okay, well, we're going to prevent you from getting to 100% armor by nuking comic books. That's what it sounded like they did. They'll take a scar skin for Hawk. Yeah, that'd be dope. Isn't there supposed to be a comic rework? Yeah, but also no. Technically, they were supposed to finish the ping system, but they didn't. They still haven't fixed the champion system. All of that is on the back burner. There's like 20 people working on the game. They can't fix the current bugs and do the 2022 content and do a comic rework and do the ping system and do all this other stuff. And they still have to do loadouts. Like, no, they don't have the time. They don't have enough people. They don't have enough resources. It ain't happening. What was Crystal West opened for, if not new? Oh, the new location? I mean, they're working on other games. They got a bunch of Crystal Dynamics people working on Perfect Dark. They're supposed to be developing a new Tomb Raider game. Anybody got time for Marvel's Avengers? Square Enix got them elsewhere. Gaming system laughs and Stevie Wonder. Like, it's working as intended, remember? I've never been able to do the art this many times. The art overload. This gear piece is that gear perk is so good. I'm surprised it's actually working as intended. They're not going to give them help. Why would they want to do another year? Well, they're not. I'm pretty sure they're not doing anything after this year. Square Enix. So you understand the goal of developers when it comes to live service games is they basically want to run the whole thing in a way that allows them to make as much money as possible while spending the least amount of money as possible. You know, Square Enix, all these other companies that do live service games, they don't want to be pumping a bunch of money into the live service game indefinitely. They want to, you know, do what they can to launch it and then kind of put it on autopilot and, you know, see how it is and just raking some money. Fortunately, Avengers did not work out as planned, but same principle. It's just a lot more pronounced. Yeah, but Square doesn't have a ton of faith in the game moving forward. That's why they're not putting a bunch of money and everything behind it. And they're like, okay, well, we're gonna move the rest of Square Enix elsewhere, Crystal Dynamics elsewhere, rather than put any more in the Avengers. It seems like they just basically cutting their losses, and they're maintaining Avengers as long as it's bringing in a certain amount of revenue. But once it's not, you know, worth it, then they'll just shut it down. Ymir was late. Patch notes are pinned. Check the pinned message at the top for the full patch notes. But the biggest change is that they completely nuked comic books. So if you've been collecting comic books to get that armor bonus, it's been completely nuked into the ground. Is matchmaking broken for anyone else? Be more specific. It's broken in many ways for a lot of people. Sometimes it's just a matter of not being able to find players. Some game modes it doesn't work. What's the issue? You had to review most of your builds because of the comic book. I didn't have to do anything because I knew they were going to nerf. I knew they were going to do something with the comic books, and I just couldn't be bothered. I was like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to leave my builds as is, and I'm not going to worry about it. And it worked out for me. I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to change my builds or anything because of the comic book cheese. Matchmaker is a dumpster fire. I don't matchmake often. When I do, it's usually fine. But it usually depends on the mission and the time. The audio bug sounds like Sadot is communicating with extraterrestrial beings. I do that in my spare time, but usually sounds the same. Why is no one getting the orbs? Well, as long as someone's standing there, we got it. I'll just fly around collecting. You think? Oh, you don't care at all? You just remove them? Well, it's unfortunate to the people that spent time collecting them. I mean, they told people that they were going to make comic books a thing. Then people take the time to farm the comics, and then they make comics completely not worth doing anything with. That's another consistent issue. Like, respect players' time. There had to be a way for them to get rid of the God Bowl cheese without making the entire comic book system pointless. Avengers farming simulator. Like, once again, there's a middle ground here, and they chose the exact wrong choice. Same thing with the Tricks Ridiculous ban. They didn't have to ban them. And they could have done something about the time gating. But they didn't. What's up, Luis? All good? Tricks is bad. He's bad for the game. I mean, besides that, actually, people keep saying he was banned for the time travel. I bet they banned him for the unit cheese. I bet that's why they banned him. They didn't care until they put the MCU skin in there. Once they put that MCU skin in there, now you know they care about units. Because I think they're going to charge for them eventually. So they're like, oh, our Tricks is messing up our plan. We gotta punish him for that. I maintain that eventually they're either going to charge for shipments, or they're going to allow you to buy units with actual money. That was my prediction. Tricks gets unbanned in 3 days. The countdown is on. We're anxiously awaiting his return. He's still making videos, even though he's banned. That's dedication. Still showing y'all how to get ahead in Marvel's Avengers, even though he's not allowed to play. Yeah, Thor definitely could use some milk. Where's the real one? I do this all day. How's Crossbones the introduction to Black Panther, but not a daily boss? That's a I froze. I couldn't do anything. Got trapped in the animation. That is a great question. I have asked everybody that I know, insiders. I legit have no idea. No one knows why they didn't do anything with Crossbones. Because it literally makes no sense. Yeah, that Thor needs some milk. Because it's like, they literally put him in the game. Like, he's in the game. He's in the campaign. He's in multiple boss fights. He's literally in the game. Why not just transfer him over into a villain sector? That was a hard carry. Fortunately, I have infinite heroics, so it was fine. But like, they didn't put him in the raid. They didn't put him like no Crossbones at all. Like it makes no sense. It's not like they had to make something new from scratch. They literally made him, put him in the game, and then never used him again. I do not get it. That is weird to me. I asked Miller about it. I asked different Illuminati members. No one knows what's going on. I could not find an answer as to what the issue with Crossbones is. If y'all can find out, let me know. I'm very curious. They nerf comic books, Jay. They nerf comic books into the ground. People were cheesing comic books to get a lot more health, go full God mode. And Crystal Dynamics said, yeah, we're not doing that. You're not doing that anymore. In fact, no comics for you. No comics for anyone. All right, let's bug test the raid. You doing the OLT, you're stuck in the elevator? Yeah, it's messed up. Like I knew they had to patch the God mode cheese, but I think they took it too far. They didn't have to do it that bad. That's just over the top. Was the Spider-Man skin on the cover of your marketplace? Oh, that's a yeah, that's a PS4 mod of the skin that they refuse to put in this game. Yeah, it'll be fine. They removed comics. No, they got rid of. They changed the bonus that you get from the comic books, so that basically there's no point in farming anymore. Like it went from 15% fully maxed out all the way down to 5%. Turn off disable matchmaking. All right, never mind. I'll do this. Always disable matchmaking. Always. Don't need that one anymore. No point in collecting comics now. You're AFK. People should stop complaining. Remember, they let us have multiple characters. Used to have only one character for a group. What? Give him the Russell Westbrook side eye. What are you talking about, bro? What? What? Is this what they meant by comic system updates from that first Murat? That's exactly what they meant. They did update it. 15% to 5%. It's like we need one more for the raid. Do not test Aqua. He does not suffer fools. I literally have no idea what he was even trying to argue, bro. What do you mean one character? We never started with what we always had. This game started with a full roster of characters. This is the regular raid. We're bug testing the regular raid first. Aqua has no patience. Yeah. I don't know what that argument was supposed to be. Like the cosmic event thing. Yeah, tell it. Yeah, just as a general rule, don't tell gamers not to complain when you're telling them to not complain about a product that is in fact not good. Did you talk about multiples of the same hero? You meant no duplicate heroes? What the hell does that have to do with anything we were talking about? No duplicate classes. He thinks we should. He thinks people. So his argument was that people shouldn't complain about the problems with the game because they gave us a feature that every other looter with multiple classes has. Like, oh. Okay. Aqua, don't do that, Waters. Aqua is not a nice guy. Chat does not make Aqua a bad guy. Aqua is naturally a bad person. Go online. I'm online. Aqua is a terrible human being. He be on here capping. He's afraid that Jay Shockblast is watching. Aqua is not a nice guy at all. Dog's defense dropped from 2240 to 1940. That doesn't sound that bad. I've heard worse. Worst thing you've done is bully Kyle. I am. See, Jay Shockblast. He is everywhere. Be on your best behavior. I'll go finish strangle someone like Harry. The elite raid is still buggy, according to JRP. Oh, that saves me a trip. Saves me about an hour. Too easy to bully Kyle. That is true. That is low-hanging fruit at this point. What's up, Cosmic Clutch? How you doing? Would they give every character a symbiote outfit? I would be impressed if they give one character a symbiote outfit. Players have every right to complain about a game that's not working up to standards. We all paid our hard-earned money for a game that we play. Exactly. Unlike some people that are playing this for free on Game Pass. We had to pay our hard-earned money. What's up, Bear Venom? Bar Venom. Had the absolute most flawless elite raid the other night with Laajune and High Ruler. 0 glitches in and out in about 37 minutes. It was crazy. And that's why it was so amazing. It's a unicorn event. It'll probably never happen again. Chase Show Blast. We're all shows here. I'll be impressed if this game actually gets fixed. Well, let's see. I'm bug testing this raid right now. Let's see what we talk about. Thor is OP. Oh yeah, Thor is definitely OP. These new infinite heroic perks are OP. I basically hard carried the OLT with Iron Man by literally just always having my heroics charged. just spamming the support heroic and Hulkbuster. This is definitely the new meta. This is the infinite heroic meta. I gotta make a video. Hello. I just won't touch the ground. You gonna be like that? I already got my overcharge. Oh, we put this cryo down. Chat, we gotta talk about y'all trolling my polls. Apparently y'all want me to play Fortnite. According to the latest poll, a lot of requests for me to play Fortnite every week. Last I checked, Fortnite was in the lead. Destiny is second. You didn't vote? Well, that's a lesson learned already. If you don't vote, bad things happen. It's not over yet. I'm gonna do another poll. Not if Fortnite won officially. I'm gonna do another poll. We'll see how committed y'all are to Fortnite. If I do play Fortnite, it's got to be with J-Shock Glass. Use me, Aqua, and the legendary Fortniter Avenger hater. Yeah, let's do it. You be on Warzone? Never. I've never played Call of Duty a day in my life, and I never will. Damage on Hawkeye is sick, yes sir. I got top right. You will literally never catch me on Call of Duty. Avengers hater is literally the best Fortnite player you've ever seen. He would be, loser. Is he better than Ninja? J-Shock Blast? It's a bold claim. How many tournaments has Avenger hater won? How much Fortnite prize money does he have? I need receipts. Wow, they've never been that aggressive. Did they patch it? That part of the patch? Our children are good at Fortnite. I bet Avengers haters like 40. What is the new skin tomorrow? There is none. I was waiting around on Twitter. They usually announce if they have a new skin, a new big skin. They'll announce it Wednesday at either 12 or 1. No new skin was announced. So it ain't happening. You made 5 figures on supporter creator. Jay Shill Blast indeed. I have not made 5 figures on Marvel's Avengers. I have made 4 figures. They show last wanting that Fortnite money. I gotta see Avengers hater for myself. Scared to look at the nerfs? Depends. Did you spend a lot of time collecting comic books? If so, you will be quite upset. Dag, y'all slow. Y'all forget how to raid? Jesus. I guess by that reaction, I'm guessing that you did, in fact, spend a lot of time farming. If so, my condolences. Because they completely nuke comic books to the point where they're literally not even worth using. The raid can be difficult for them, bro. This ain't their first time playing the raid. This ain't my first time playing the raid with this team. It ain't difficult. Once you know the mechanics, it's pretty straightforward. This ain't even an elite. Why do they nerf our characters while they give NPCs overshields? Why they make us weaker? Simple. They don't know how to program challenging content. So shortcut developers use in action games when they don't have any idea of how to, you know, make meaningfully challenging content is they'll make bullet sponges, you know, something like overshields, you know, basically give the enemies more health, and they'll nerf the players if they're too strong. Is the units glitch patched? I have no idea. Seeing Hawk get slapped by a robot. Are y'all not on the platforms? This really is not hard. I got him up. Everybody on their, everybody on their platforms. Keep it going. Game is just as bad as WWE 2K20. Lack of content glitch. I would know. I've never played the WWE 2K games. I was playing NBA 2K22, but I had to get that up because those servers literally just broke me. I was like, you know what? I cannot go through another year of 2K of not being able to play because of these terrible servers. COVID stopped the developers. You realize they're not the only developers that were affected by COVID. Everybody had to deal with the same thing. At a certain point, it's like the excuses gotta go away. Gotta take some responsibility. I know the issue right now is that Square Enix basically just doesn't believe in them anymore. So they're basically working on a skeleton crew. So right now the game just is what it is. No, the raid is not fun. No. Anything can be fun if you're playing it with friends. I don't find the raid particularly fun. No. I don't think it's rewarding. I think some of the mechanics are bad. They could have done a lot more with the raid. Developers don't want to make content if everything they make people call bad. It's literally their job to make content. If you don't want people to criticize it, make good content. It's that simple. And who cares if DLCs are free? Just because stuff is free doesn't mean it's okay that it's not good. About to stay on Outriders and ditch the game till she. Oh, that Outriders is going on. I'm making a new poll. Outriders is going on the poll. I'm not letting y'all get away with Fortnite. Leave and pick you up, V. We are still early on, but Jesus. I was asking for people for the raid, but y'all want to be shy. It'll be fine. Nope. I was like, we'll be fine, but nope. We ain't getting past this part. Yeah. It'd be hilarious if you ran into the Sonic the barrier bug after all this. I never said the game wasn't fun. You ain't want to add? I literally was asking I was like, who wants to play a raid? You would have joined, but this is a Fortnite. You'll have your time, Jay. Maybe not on Fortnite. Definitely a Demon Slayer. I gotta do another poll to see how committed they are to this Fortnite thing. I'm putting it up against Ghost of Tsushima and Outriders. Let's see how badly y'all want Fortnite. You really have to work about 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, God, I hope I'm done. They troll before that. We'll see how committed they are to the troll. In fact, I'll make a poll right now. Make a new poll right now. Final round. Which new game should I stream? Let's see how committed. Ultimate Alliance is dirt. Yeah, I'm not playing Ultimate Alliance. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that off rip. Bro, how did I get one shot in the hallway, bro? What? Bruh. No, I was going to make it. Did they increase the speed? I made it over. Okay, I made it over. Now you can die at any time to spice it up a bit. That flow attack is crazy. Screw it, I just respawn. Outriders, Ghost of Tsushima, Fortnite. I need a fourth game. Probably. Actually, no, we don't. Do we need a fourth game? What, the first Dying Light? Mine? Yeah, all right. Actually, yeah, I'll put Minecraft on here. Why not? Yeah. That we're not talking about next month's games. We're not next month's games. We're talking about besides next month's games. All right, someone do the countdown. Rapper to rapper. Come on. Come on, Jay. Man said rapper to rapper. That is a classic though. All right, we'll do Minecraft. That'd be funny. No one's gonna vote for Minecraft except Aqua. All right, poll is up. Poll is up. Oh no, that I'm not going to autoplay a mobile game on stream. Have I ever had the glitch? I've seen the glitch with Lucky. I haven't gotten it myself. Unfortunate. Out of all the glitches that I usually get, I definitely wouldn't have minded that one. I've not been that lucky. No pun intended. Poll is up on the community tab. Your choices are Outriders, Ghost of Tsushima, Fortnite, and Minecraft for the new weekly game. Yeah, Aqua's pretty low, so we could actually farm them up. Yeah, the only one we couldn't get was the one all the way at the beginning. Yeah, because we didn't have a flyer. That's the only one we couldn't get. Yeah, I can hit it from there. Please don't play Fortnite or Mineshaft. So clever. I don't know, Aqua, he makes a strong argument. I don't want to play a game called Fortnite. And Mineshaft sounds dangerous. Who got nerf? Comic books. Paw Patrol. I low-key do want to play Parappa the Rapper again though. They should do a next gen version. Parappa the Rapper was that heat. One of the reasons I became a rapper. Yeah. In the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow, but now I really wanna. Ew, okay. That was a classic. In the rain or in the snow, I got the funky flow. Like, yo, I really gotta go. The toilet over there will bring you luck. So give up, you got that time to spare. Still understand why they made it harder to level up. They didn't. They just made the gear. They just made the gear system a little trickier. Once you hit the max. You cheesers. Rapper plus unjamming Lambo combo would be amazing. If you heard rapper for Prapper on bad terms with Sony. Oh, is he? Well, not surprising. It is Sony. Sony start downside, shut down the areas. Yeah, makes makes sense. Still loved it. Jay Shock Blast. Funny he says that, because Jay Shock Blast definitely DM'd me a link to his mixtape, and he got some bars, low key. Jay Shock Blast got some heat. I'm not sure if Donnie Jones is a real person or if he's doing a parody of a show, or if he's a true show. I can't decide. He definitely sounds like a bot. But there are also people on Reddit who legitimately think like this, so I'm not sure. He could either be he's either an NPC or your average Reddit user in a Play Avengers subreddit. Also, that's not how game development works, Donnie. You buying skins does not build more content or hire more staff. Square Enix can do that literally anytime they want. If they're not doing it, it's not because people aren't buying skins. It's because they don't believe in the game and think they can make more money elsewhere. In general, though, publishers don't want to spend a lot of money on a live service game once it's already been released. They want to put it on autopilot so that they can maximize the profits. That's the whole point of the live service model. You make an unfinished game, you sell full price for it, and then you make a bunch of money through microtransactions. That's like it's working, sir. Also, Square Enix lost $63 million in 2020. It's 2022. They've made their money back. Buying skins is not helping to make the game make content because they already have a set budget. The content has been planned for well over a year. Oh, like I said, I'm not. He's probably an NPC. Cloning Labs is not coming until 2083. They should just announce that Cloning Labs is canceled because it ain't coming out. I got that. Have an amazing stream. All right, Architect. What are you talking about, Architect? Are Jay's bars as fire as Tabernacle flavor? Wish I was a player. I'm a taxpayer. Way better than that. Jay is a legit rapper. Jay Shock Blast is actually, I would argue Jay Shock Blast is as good or better than Drake. I saw have an amazing stream and you asking if you were offended. In case you hadn't realized, sir, I'm trying to play a game and I'm talking to people. Nearly 200 people are in the chat. So if I miss the question, it's not because I'm ignoring anybody or doing it on purpose. It's because I have a lot going on. Best thing you could do, use at me and repeat the question rather than take it personally. He was asking about the split shot stuff. Which one? Well, if that helped you out, then there you go. But yeah. In general, yeah, I don't just randomly ignore people's questions. A lot going on here, so let's be adults here and just be chill. Comparing Jay to Drake isn't saying much. Jay is a better rapper than Jake. Kendrick. Now that's going too far. I stand by Jay Shock Blast's mixtape. I put that against any Drake album. You want to see Fleece Johnson play Marvel's Avengers? I want to see High Roller's dream come true and finally get a beautiful actress to play Avengers with him. Let's get Haley Steinfeld, Florence Pugh, somebody to play with High Ruler. Jay made it very clear that he didn't want a bunch of people to know that he got bars. He's got an image to maintain. I guarantee you he's fire. He DM'd me. Your wife is here, you say your names. Now she's sitting there laughing. Did you not let your wife hear your mixtape? You should share it with the world. Kelly Steinfeld's wifey material. He seems nice. I'm no simp. But I recognize people, you know, have their tastes. Yeah, I'm not simping for her or Florence. I'm just not there. They just don't do it for me. Oh, we lost one. We lost ATL. Well, guys, this is why we bug test. Pitchfork. Are you already be on the bottom? Yeah, I think we can actually complete it at this point with 3 people. She wants to know. She wants you to know she recorded it. Oh, did she? I was wondering who your engineer was. The mix was top notch. Tell her the use of auto-tune was delightfully subtle and the reverb was sublime. 4. Next one is 4. All right, Jock. Later. Flash update. Pin messages to get the full patch notes. Fish. They fixed a bunch of allegedly fixed a bunch of different issues, mostly with the raid. Still Fish. And they completely nuked comic books. If you were collecting comic books, you are screwed. When you do Avengers trying to do too many moves, it'll overload the engine. How can you simultaneously argue this is a good game while also saying that if you do too many moves, you'll overload the engine? I don't understand that. That does not sound like a good game. Yeah, he's definitely a troll. Can we not invite people back while in the raid? Join in progress. In a multiplayer game? Where did they do that at? Imagine joining progress in a multiplayer game? Get out of here. What do you think this is? This ain't Ghost of Tsushima. Ain't no joining progress. Try not to have fun while you're playing. Devs don't like that. They don't like when you're cheesing. Why is it saying I'm out of bounds? They just put they just try to get me wiped. That's dirty. Are you allowed to play your songs on stream? I think Jay is. I definitely can. I would need Jay's permission to play his mixtape. All right, wipe. Mixtape was like that Wu-Tang album, only one made, and Sadot got it. Oh wow, I could actually make some good money off of that. This is the normal rate. This game's so broke, it can't do nothing but smile. Well, at least you're smiling. It's the normal rate. Scott Sadot, the Martin Shkreli, Marvel's Avengers. Except I'm not going to increase drug prices by 500%. Is the JSB album releasing as a nameplate in the item shop? No, I'm actually thinking of since I have the only copy of the J Shock Blast mixtape, I'm thinking of selling it as a NFT. I could probably make bank.
Defend us with me.
I just did that. Thank you for becoming a defender and pledging allegiance to Durag Nation. Appreciate you, my friend. Make sure you drop by that private Discord. Check the community tab. And if you don't have a PS5 yet, check the general tab under the Avengers section of the Discord. Should be in the pinned messages. If you're still having trouble getting the PS5. I know many only had 20 people watching you play a game that isn't even out yet yesterday. Oh, the Rainbow Six stream. I was there. I always support J Shock Blast. Every 5-second clip of the mixtape is completely new NFT. I can make each song an NFT. I can make a fortune. Jay doesn't realize. I don't think Jay realizes the value. Actually, he probably does. Jay doesn't care about money. He's sitting on that Fortnite cash. Probably got a bunch of other NFT dealings going on. Start Ghost of Tsushima today. How do you access the raid? If you just started Ghost of Tsushima, then I have to tell you that there are basically two versions of Ghost of Tsushima. There's the story campaign and there's Legends mode. If you're trying to play the raid, then you have to go into Legends mode. Keep in mind, you will not be able to play the raid until you hit a certain key power, until you get a certain key level, which is basically their power level. Until you hit the certain power level, which they call key level, you won't be able to play the raid. I am a member. I just realized, Jay, as a member, Jay currently has his favorite character as his badge. His favorite comic book character of all time. Just joined the Discord. Nice. U equals Aqua. I'm nothing like Aqua. TJ is the only toxic one. Wow, he shot me through the wall. And it's an infinite loop. Y'all dead. I'm in an infinite loop because they weren't smart enough to realize that this isn't a good idea. And I'm out of bounds. Are you allowed in Discord? Yep, you are a member. Hop in that Discord. Link should be in the community tab. This raid is something else. You're so excited for the recolors tomorrow? You should be. I think the rest of the latest set comes out. Got it. Was Crash Test 2.0? Great question. How bad is the update? If you didn't collect comic books, doesn't make much of a difference. If you did, you're down pretty horrendous. Your defense took a major hit. Yep, I did. Mine didn't because I was not messing around. Yeah, I'm not expecting MCU Spider-Man anytime soon. And I think the issue with Kate is literally the hair. Like they're literally just working on the ponytail. You deleted the game 2 weeks ago. Anything new going on? Yeah, they nuked comic books. So if you're a collector, sucks for you. All right, Jay. Appreciate it. I'll make sure that your mixtape is the best NFT I could possibly make it. Make sure you subscribe to Jay Shotglass if you haven't already. Join him in his 20 million subs. I'll get on Jay Shotglass's level one day. Waiting for Dying Light 2. You might be disappointed by that one too, depending on what system you have. I need to see some Dying Light 2 gameplay on PS5. That's what I need to see. You know you can shoot Claw in the eye during the white phase? I do. It's really usually done with Iron Man because he could just hover up in the air. But Hawkeye cannot fly. Got PS5. There's some bad news for Dying Light. Yeah, I'm waiting for gameplay on PS5. I'm trying to get a key so I can get it for free. But if I don't get the key, then I'm waiting for the reviews from people I trust first. Yeah, Aqua is a Dying Light shill. It'd be hilarious if Dying Light 2 is even buggier than Avengers is. I think Aqua would literally cry if Dying Light 2 was buggy like Avengers. Like, I'll never be able to escape. Do people still play Anthem? I'm sure there's a few Anthem stands left over. Wait for Hogwarts Legacy. I heard it's coming out this year. That was the latest update because I saw a leak that it was supposed to come out this year, but it does make sense if it gets, because I'm like, we haven't seen any gameplay or anything substantial yet, and Warner Brothers already has what Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad dropping. Like, where are they fitting it in? Anthem is actually dead. Yeah, I do. Dying Light 2 zombies float in the sky and hit you while you're on the ground. I also saw a clip of Dying Light 2 zombie disappearing through the map. Wait for Insomniac Spider-Man 2 Wolverine. Yeah, same. Gotham Knight and Suicide Squad are my most anticipated games. Probably Suicide Squad more than any of them. I'm looking most forward to Forbidden West, but I'm mainly excited for Suicide Squad. But I'm looking forward to all the big games. Son of a what? What? Bruh, that's a clip. That's a clip. That is a clip. Spider-Man 2 is going to be incredible. Can't wait. Can't wait to hear Toby Black Suit not sound. All those symbiote, like we get a whole game of symbiote suits. That's gonna be insane. I'll be going off in photo mode. I'm flying. Tiny Tina dropping on your birthday. Most hype for that in Suicide Squad. I think I put in a key request for that, but I didn't try that hard. That's a 2K game, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I mainly want to rock with Horizon, God of War, and the Gotham game, the Rocksteady games. But I plan on playing. If I can get a key, I want to play Sifu as well. That seems pretty cool. The Horizon looks godly already. Can't wait for Midnight Suns. I'm avoiding Midnight Suns like the plague. Not my kind of game. I'm out on Midnight Suns. Oh. I think he's getting. I was so disappointed by Midnight Suns when I found out it was a strategy game. I was reading the description. I was like, oh my God, this sounds like the best. Sounds like the best game of the year. Oh my goodness, this sounds incredible. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Then I found out it was a turn-based card game. I'm like, bruh, what an absolute waste. That was about to be my new game. Like, bro, y'all made this a card game? Oh, on console? Midnight Sun sometime this year. I don't know when. Marvel version of Raid Shadow Legends. Imagine. Like if you're into that genre, I think you're probably going to love Midnight Suns. Just assuming, you know, nothing's wrong with it, just based on the graphics and everything and the story. It's like they had the perfect superhero game for a console, and then they'd be like, oh, but when it comes to combat, we're just gonna make it a card game. I'm like, oh, bruh. That actually hurt me when I found out. MCU doing Midnight Suns as well? What do you mean? You mean like some of the characters? I know they're doing Blade. He's getting his movie. I don't know anything about them joining the. I mean, it's not an MCU story, as far as I know. They haven't even introduced the X-Men yet. My take on them nerfing comics, it's the usual case when they nerf something. I know they had to nerf the God mode, but as usual, they went way over the top. They definitely could have figured out a way to prevent people from having God mode without rendering the entire comic book system completely useless. Because it's not fair to the players. Now their time has been completely wasted. Like there's no point now in farming comic book. So if you spent all that time farming comics, trying to get the extra, 15% or whatever, you basically wasted all your time, which I think is unfortunate. And you never, as a developer, that's should be basic stuff, but they always make this mistake. When you're nerfing things, you really got to look at not just the game balance. You got to look at not just the game balance, but also how it affects the players. Like was God mode busted? Yes. Did you need to make the entire comic book system useless? Absolutely not. Because what it does now, because what they've been consistently doing now is they're incentivizing you to not play the game. Because why would you play? Why would you do anything? Like, you're like, okay, I level up my gear, try to get all these perks and stuff, and then you nerf my build. Okay, I collect all these comic books so I can, you know, get this armor bonus. Oh, you completely took it away. Like it, and there's already so little to do in the game because it takes them a long time to get content out. And then the content they do have, they time gate it to once a week. So players in a position where, okay, well, you're time gating me from the content that you have, and then you're nerfing me every step of the way. Like it takes away the incentive for people to play at a certain point. So that's something they gotta figure out. Why open a DNA chest ever again? I guess for units. I don't know. If you look, definitely not for comic book. If you're leveling up a new hero, whenever they finally get around to getting one. But I totally feel you though. This was awful. I got garbage. Vibranium double leak. Why you always give me mic? All right, guys, I'm out. This went a bit longer than I planned, but still pretty fun. I might play some Elite Raid with the Discord members later on, if any of you guys are down. But that's all for today's stream. I'll be back tomorrow for the weekly reset, where unfortunately there probably will not be an MCU skin there, but it'll be another week of the pretty much the same stuff. But should be fun at least. We'll see if they add anything new to the marketplace outside of MCU skins, like some ugly new recolors to dunk on. And we'll see if the blog has anything in terms of development updates instead of just an advertisement for skins. Peace, love, and hair grease. As Doom Killer would say, laissez le bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll. Durag Nation, we out.